you would ninja out, you know. So if the dudes wanted to, like, you know, bang you out, he didn't even know who he was messing with. But man, these women over here, man, hey, and I noticed you have a lot of Middle Eastern women. They're living in the States now, so they can follow the same folly that they do in America, man. So they can be, because they in their own country, they are under obedience, man, to their men. But when they come over here, man, they act just like these women over here, man. Go ahead.
And it says, in like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness.
With shamefacedness, man. She wasn't shamefaced, man.
Our nose is in the air.
Nose in the air, looking us right in our faces.
Even the white woman was like offended.
Yeah, she was like, wow.
She had to look back. She had everything out. And this white lady seen it clear. She said, I seen her coming across the street, man. But then they want respect. They want to say they're a queen. You know, like the brother was speaking, those Middle Eastern countries, the queen, man, they were so, you can notice a queen, man.
Only way you're gonna be a queen is you gotta be married to a king.
Exactly.
And we ain't in that state, so ain't no damn queens. If you say you're a queen, you're a fucking whore. Shit. You know?
And it says, in like manner, also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair.
That broidered hair, crimped up hair, that crimped hair they be wearing when they be taking curling irons and curling their hair, and then them little styles they wear, that's broidered hair.
And it says, with shamefacedness, sobriety, not with broidered hair, and gold or pearls or costly array.
Costly array, man. But these girls, they walk around with pursuing Isaiah, the 3rd chapter, the tinkles on their ankles and all that. They don't care, man.
This is Isaiah 3 and verse 16. Hold on, Salakia. This is Isaiah 3 and verse 18. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet and their curls.
This from the calls. That's that netting of the hair, the weave, man, basically. And inner weave. They gonna take away that. Go ahead.
It says, and their round tries like the moon.
So those pendants that they wear around their necks, man. Because Jake women, they'll wear them crosses around their neck. They'll wear those half moons representing Islam. They wear that. Go ahead.
And it says costly array too, because what is the big thing with women these days, or been for the past 10, 15 years, is those purses. They'll have a $500 purse on their shoulder, $300 purse.
That's when you say $300 purse, that's what they call. You just read in the scripture the bravery. Yeah, because right there it says bravery. 85.97. See that says beauty, splendor, glory, jewels, glory, boasting.
That's a boasting, because they'll be like, damn, girl, is that the Gucci?
Girl, is that the Prada?
Is that the Prada? Is that Marc Jacob? That is, that's beautiful, man.
And one scripture say, oh man, let me get it. This one scripture says, and this goes with it. It talks about men, but it's dealing with you women too. On that situation right there, what the brother just said. This is I can read it right quick. It says Sirach. Get it right quick to back that brother up. Sirach 11 and 4. Boast not of thy clothing and raiment, man, exalt not thyself in that day of honor.
They say, oh, you gotta shop for this. Oh, I buy you a bag. I get you some red bottoms, some Louis tops, some Prada this. That's costly array, man.
Man, let me go back to verse 2. Sirach 11 and 2. Commend not a man for his beauty.
See?
Right?
So commend not a woman, because a woman, if you talking about man, it falls under women also. Okay, because man is the head, so it trickles down. So it says, commend not a man for his beauty, man. So same thing with a woman. And these women, they don't get dressed up for niggas, man. They get dressed up for other women. So another woman could look at them and be like, she's killing it. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 4, boast not of thy clothing and raiment, and exalt not thyself in the day of honor.
Beautiful.
For the works of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai are wonderful, and his works among men are hidden.
Right? So now you're seeing what's going on now. The Most High is allowing all this filthiness and this prideful thoughts, man, to come into people's minds to exalt clothing, man. That's an idol in itself. When you spending $2,000-$3,000 on a bag, I remember seeing an episode of the show. This woman had it was the high-end purses. So it was only for them high sedity women that had it, or they had a sugar daddy or something. But the woman was shopping for an exclusive purse, and the purses were up to $10,000, man. $10,000. There's no. I don't care what you're putting in that purse, unless it's got gold dipped in it, and you can resell it. But there's no way that you can put $10,000 in a bag, man. Even workmanship, man. That's overpriced. So that's why it says folly is in high places in these last days. That's why everything's is getting so bad with this mentality, because it's getting ready to be taken out. We ain't gonna do this in a kingdom. We're gonna be in costly array just because we're kings. Kings are in that position to be there. Like it says with Solomon, what did Solomon do? Solomon took 14 years to build his house, man. And it was a costly house. A very costly house, man. Gold, silver, and the finest wood. Want me to go back to this for you? This is Isaiah 3 and verse 19. The chains, the bracelets.
It says the chains, right?
Yeah, Con.
The pendants,
yeah,
right?
And the mufflers.
It says and the mufflers, the veil, the veil, right? Go ahead.
And it says in the bonnets.
In the bonnets, which is the headdress, right? The turbans, right?
It says in the ornaments.
In the ornaments
of the legs.
Ornaments of the leg, the anklets, man. Them stepping chains, man. When you see them girls walking, they be having them chains that be tinkling. You know? The ankle chains. Go ahead.
And the headbands.
And the headbands. Go ahead.
And the tablets.
And the tablets. Go ahead.
And the earrings.
And the earrings.
And the rings.
And the rings.
And that shows really, because now you have what? Women, they want that $10,000 ring. The big rock. The ruby. They want all that in there. It says the rings and nose jewels.
You see them with those in there too, man.
Yeah, it's
every female you see got a nose ring, man. Got their lips pierced. Go ahead.
And now they doing that bullshit. You see where they put it in the middle? They'll have the little
like a bull.
Yeah, the bull nose. It says in rings and nose jewels. And changeable suits.
Changeable suits. These females got clothes for days, man. They got clothes they don't even wear. I see a chick on social media bragging one time. Oh, I gotta clean my closet out. I got like 60 pair of shoes. Girl, I don't even wear them. But they want to buy more.
Wow.
You know, a man, hey, man, a man, you might get you 2 good pair of shoes or 3. You know, for the winter, you might get you a pair of boots. You know, but mainly, you know, we have our little house shoes, man. We walk around in house shoes.
Yeah. And we take care of our shoes.
Yeah.
Man. Jake could have an old pair of kicks. He look like he just bought them, put them out the box, man. Because we take care of. That's what mentality you have when you know you don't have enough. Even if you ball out on so-called shoes, but don't idolize this thing, man. 60 pair of shoes, you don't wear none of them, but they getting ready to go to the mall for a new pair. And it says, the rings, the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles.
The mantles, which is called over tunic.
Okay. And the wimpsels.
The wimples.
Wimples, Con.
Those are veils, right? Go ahead. Yours cut off.
Okay, Con. It says in the crisping pins.
In the crisping pins. Crisping pins are the purses, man. The bags. Like, talking about the Fendi's. The Prada and the Gucci. You know?
Yeah.
The bags. Those are the purses that y'all carry. You know? It's like you always got to have a different purse, man. You're not satisfied with the one you got. And what is a purse? It's for to carry things, man. You know? Half y'all ain't got no money. You ain't got no makeup and tampons. You can carry that on a little ass bag.
Yep.
Carry that shit in your pocket. Shit. Go ahead.
Ain't nothing but folly in those bags, man.
Go ahead.
And it says, in the crisping pins, the glasses,
Done.
the fine linen,
Fine linen.
and the hoods,
Done. The headdress again.
and the veils.
And the veils. Same thing again. Go ahead.
It says, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell,
Instead of that sweet smell, that blossom smell of frankincense and myrrh. Go ahead.
and it says, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink,
Shall be rot.
and instead of girdles,
Instead of a girdle, right?
girdles,
Go ahead.
a rent.
A rent, man. Gonna have a rope, man.
Yeah.
You know, you ain't gonna have them girdles to hold your shit up, man.
They're gonna be gutted out, man.
Yeah.
Because they're out of shape. A lot of our people have an atrocious diet. So that's why a lot of our people they're gaining weight, you know, or they don't, you know, especially in the women, the nigga women, man, she's terrible, man. She's terrible. The cholesterol is high. They're out of shape. They don't go work out. And if the ones that do work out, they just doing that to maintain whatever kind of wickedness they doing, man. Because they know they got to keep up with the men to pay the bills, or they're hoeing. A lot of them women that be in them gyms, they hoeing, man. And it says, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink. And instead of a girdle, a rent. And instead of well-set hair, baldness.
Instead of having proper hair, right? The proper hair you're supposed to have, that Yahweh Shemashah gave you, that he took from you when you went against his law, statutes, and commandments. He took that long, set, beautiful hair, right? It made you bald, man. You bald now. That's why the Lord said in the earlier part of the scriptures, he gonna take them inner weave and them hair weaves, man, and them hair nets, man, from you. And we're gonna really get to see the person who you are, man. We're gonna really get to see that little monster up under